I'm kind of flabbergasted. This is possibly, for a long time, have I not seen an episode of Power Rangers just like this. Oh my god, okay, so this is my thoughts on the Silver Lining Part 2 episode. I absolutely love what they've done with the Silver Ranger. I like that in Gokaiger, he was funny, he was the fanboy, and in this he's dark. He is out for revenge, and that is what I really like. He explains where he's from. Andrea, that's his planet. I'm gonna probably get that wrong in the entire video. Okay, so he tells the Rangers where he's from. Now, the only gripe I had about this is he said his planet was destroyed. In fact, it wasn't destroyed. Life was wiped out. Maybe part of his village was. If it was destroyed, I just see explosion of a planet. That's how I see it. Tells the Rangers he's a miner, he is a worker, and you know, he's working on the last day or something, and then suddenly the Armada comes and just destroys the planet, or technically as he says it. And then, you know, he explains a lot, and he kind of reminded me of Arrow. I'll get to this bit in a bit. So he explains to the Rangers what happened, and he's like, no! 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 I absolutely love that part. They then take him to the. I love the part that he goes, Troy to Dran goes, I'm going to take you to my leader, or we should take you to our leader. And Jake's like, yes, it's a movie reference. And everyone's like, what? What the hell? What does that mean? And I was thinking, that's really funny. For film things, that made me smile. And I was like, oh, that's funny.
It's time we took you to our leader.
That's a classic alien movie line.
So he tells Goze more and stuff like that, and I don't know if the morphers picked up where he was from or if he was talking about them, because it just seemed like he's like, oh, you're from Andrasian, and I'm an Andrasian. I told you I'd get it wrong. And then Tensu was like, blah, 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 talking his language. He explains more of his backstory on how he gets out of the morpher. And the only thing, again, that little gripe, he's like, oh, it broke my pickaxe. How did you get it out? Was it just like, oh, it's broken? Ah, there we go. Throw that away. Oh no, I've got a key. And it shows you stuff, and it shows you flashbacks to the one where Guy is asking the Rangers for help. I don't know if they kept it in, but when he's explaining more in the flashback, you see Robo Knight, and I thought they would have got rid of him, or they would have blanked him out or something, or they would have used a different clip. So maybe that's where Robo Knight went to join the other 6 Rangers. Maybe he went to the farm. As they're fighting, you know, they're saying like stuff, and they're kind of like introducing Oren to the planet. They say, this is how you get to the base. If you follow the Goliath rock, that piece of deadwood, and that rock, boom. And it just seems like everyone is like, I want a piece of that. Hey, come over here. I want a piece. Yeah. And everyone's like, yeah, excited. I can understand. It's like, aliens? Oh my god, I've not seen them every day. And I'm like, you fight monsters and aliens all the time. What? So you can see that, you know, the boys like, oh, I want to be with you. We want bro time. Bro time, come on boys. And just hugging and spending time. And Emma and Gia are like, oh, I'm going to go off with him. He's going to be our boyfriend. La 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 la. And like that. So they take him to the mall. You wouldn't be like, oh, we're going to show you a place around. And you can see that Jake's getting really pissed off and jealous. He's like, guys, seriously? But I think everyone now knows how much he likes Gia, and I think either Gia knows, not doing it, or she's just playing up and being like... So they take him to the mall, all of 1 shop or 2 shop. Oh my god, they got a sale! How about going up the stairs to the other parts of the mall? It's bigger than 3 shops, a froyo stand, and a shop. Go upstairs! I'm guessing there'll be more malls. There are more malls in the show. Oh, take them to other places! I'm getting really excited. I like the first costume because it reminded me of Skull, and I don't know if that was throwing it in there, or anything. I kind of wish they did. I think that was a little hint, maybe. That would be cool. If it is, I'm going to call it. I'm going to think it is. It's a thing to how some of the Sixth Rangers have dressed. I know Skull wasn't a Sixth Ranger, but I kind of got that theme from him. Again, the way that Jake is now, he's like, oh, I think I'm going to go help Orion. You know, bro, match, I'm going to make him choose his stuff. And then he's like, sit the fuck down. And you know, the girl's like going, and his haircuts and stuff, and it just felt really fun. Like after all this destruction, you're having fun in the show. And Jake later on is standing up, he's going like, yeah, and they're like, sit down bro, stop it bro. And I thought, yeah, they're getting a bit annoyed and they can see it. And Troy's just sitting there going like, I don't care, I'm the Red Ranger, I can have those girls if I want. But then again, fighting now. With these scenes, they've taken out the comediness of Guy, and they've put in a serious tone. When literally they transform into samurai, I actually thought, when they were going to adapt it, I thought they would have kept in the whole thing of like, I'm now the Zeo Ranger. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I think that would have been kind of cool to kind of put in and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. You know, we got the wrong one, the wrong Gold Ranger. But I like the fact it was like, yeah, we transformed into the into thingy mode. You know, you've transformed, here's the key, and then transform, and it's nice. The footage of Guy fighting, at one point I was like, I don't remember that in Gokaigen, and I was like, oh, it's not, it's the American footage, and they blended it so well. They finally able to use locations, and it's not hard getting diggers. I thought that was amazing. And again, it's all about vengeance. A few people I've seen talk about the Q-Rex, saying like, oh my god, it's the Q-Rex Megazord, that's the wrong one. But the Q-Rex in Time Force was a prototype. So this is the updated version. Again, he gets the keys, it's just like they've energized, so maybe that's the reason why we've not seen any Six Rangers, because we need Orion to activate them. And then it just ends with a nice thing of like, you know, they're all having fun, and it's just like, oh yeah, Orion's working now, and it's gonna be cool, because I don't think Rangers have had jobs in the series. Now I could be wrong on that one. If I am, pop it down in the comment, as long as with question of the day later. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that's gonna work. It's only gonna be like, know who you are now. So yeah, that's kind of like a breakdown of the entire whole episode, and just my favourites. I am absolutely amazed at what they're doing. This episode was dark, his backstory, it reminded a little bit of Arrow. Only a few gripes, again, with seeing Robo Knight. Again, you don't know if that's going to be a thing where it's going to be later, or if that's the thing where he is already key. One thing is maybe they had an interaction at some point. I don't know, maybe he has the Robo Knight key or whatnot. And the thing is, like, when obviously he's carving out the trident. At first, when I saw this clip, I thought, wow, this is actually like the dragons, or you know, the dragon coin, you know, the way it was shaped. But actually, it was more used for a catapult. And he took down a ship. And he said that the guards came in, they took the people away and left the ship. You'd think they'd blow it up. Oh, this whole episode was absolutely amazing. The way they wrote Orion was fantastic. Gia does look like she's got an interest in him, and so does Emma. So it'd be quite interesting to see how that turns out. If Jake's going to get with Gia at the end, I hope they do, kind of, because it's hinted. Because all this whole thing of Jake going, I want her, and everyone going, and we know this. I think it should literally just sit down with Gia and go, I like you. Something like that. Anyway, I think it's good. The writing on this episode was amazing. The Orion, the character, the actor who played, nailed this character amazingly, and I'm so excited for next week's now. So your question of the day, guys, is if you've seen this episode, what do you think about it? You know, do you think it's a good episode? Do you think the writing's good? What do you think of Super Megaforce now? You know, have they improved? So there's a few questions. But I'm going to leave it there. If you've liked this video, like, favourite, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the videos on the side, and yeah, this is just amazing. I love it. I think this is fantastic. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there, and I shall see you guys in a bit.